Are you an algorithm guy? Do you have an algorithm you use where you plug numbers in? Are you a shovel and pick guy where you like to read? I mean, I was shocked Warren Buffett doesn't even have a computer on his desk.
Well, I do. But,
right. Now, I understand, but he reads annual reports, hard copy annual reports. That's what
That's more my game, too. Yeah, I don't do the algo thing. That's not where I am. I mean, there are those that do it, and there are funds that we could invest in for our clients, but frankly, few and far between.
Yeah, so this whole thing about momentum investing or trend following, you know, where these algorithms are built and they just follow price trends.
Yep.
And they swear that that's all that matters. Right. They swear value investing is a dead art because too much information is already publicly known for you to really find that undervalued thing. So it's kind of unique what you're saying in terms of free cash flow. I get that.
Yeah, and the algo guys, momentum guys, they have their run, but like anything else on Wall Street, when there's always something else coming down the pike, and it just seems to me there's a lot of. Remember, we have to look at risk. I'm a fiduciary, Joe. I'm not someone out there gambling.
Yeah, so explain that. So I want to know the difference between a fiduciary and non-fiduciary. What's the difference?
So I'm a steward. I mean, I'm legally mandated to provide my clients and put their interest ahead of everything else. That's it, number one. And I've always done that as a CFA. I'm chartered to be a fiduciary, and at HighTower we take it very seriously. So in that regard, my job is not to go out and find, a client's, next momentum trader, which could blow up on him as well. Because remember, you're taking a lot of risk. I'm looking for the risk-adjusted return. I want to be able to tell my client, we made you 7-8% of your money, but frankly, you took very little risk to get there. Here's why. And if you could do that, I think that's a better outcome than to say you made 7 or 8%, but woof, we got lucky. We took a lot of risk to get that. You can see the difference.
Yeah. So how do you factor dividends into that calculation? I love dividends.
Yeah, it's
I have
total
to tell you,
return.
it's free money, right?
Oh, yeah.
I love dividends. How do you factor into that?
I think dividends are great, but when you have a high dividend paying company, think of what's corporate finance for a second. What they're saying is, we don't have better use for this cash flow, so we're going to give it to you, a shareholder. You sort of want the companies that have some dividend, but are also retaining the capital to invest in their business and grow it. So it's sort of, I sort of sway away from those companies that are higher, very high dividends. And I also want dividend growth. Because having a dividend itself, there's a lot of companies out there now that have nice dividends, but they're not growing. Right. And that to me is like a bond, and without the covenants.